All right, guys. Another week, another opportunity to get better. And we certainly need to. Maybe not for this week, but eventually we will be playing some really, really good teams. Maybe this week, I don't know. I mean, Arizona State, it's tough right now. It's tough to really say. They upset Michigan State in week 2, I think it was. They won a defensive struggle. But then last week, they got upset by San Diego State. So how good are they? Hard to know. Hard to know at this point. Yeah, so tomorrow night, 7:30, very, very late start. Washington Huskies will be hosting the Arizona State Sun Devils. We're both 2-1. Arizona State has not started their conference schedule yet, but they did put a statement win on the board a couple weeks ago when they upset Michigan State. Um, you could say that, hey, they won their statement game. We did not, but they kind of screwed that up last week. I actually saw the end of both of those games, so my feeling is that we should be able to run the ball on them because San Diego State in that game last week, at the end of the game when they just needed to chew clock, when they just needed to move down the field, get first downs, keep the ball out of Arizona State's hands, Arizona State could not stop them. They were just grinding it out, first down, first down, first down, and Arizona State, they couldn't do nothing to stop it. So right off the bat, I'm thinking like, okay, we can run the ball. I know that. We have a great running back. Offensive line's not playing great, but they're not horrible either. So we should be able to grind on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And that should be enough to win. Arizona State has a good passing attack. Wilkins, I think he's been there for like 4 years now. It feels like Wilkins was their starter years ago. I could be thinking of another Wilkins, but feels like he's been there a while. He's having a good season so far. Arizona State doesn't run the ball very much. They don't have a prolific running back. They don't have a dominant running attack. They have one of the worst rushing attacks in all of college football, actually. So it's a pass first team. So far this year, the Huskies have done a real good job against the pass. So I think the matchup plays all right into our favor. And hopefully it'll be just another week where we're able to just stick with the ground attack, pound it, pound it, pound it with Gaskin, Ahmed, whoever, and just get out of there with a relatively low scoring win. As long as we can avoid turnovers, I feel like we're going to get this done. Of course, as a Husky fan, your mind goes back to the game last year against Arizona State, where everything looked like it was going okay for the Huskies. We felt pretty good about the way the season was going. And then Arizona State just shut our passing attack down. We couldn't move the ball against them. We missed 2 short field goals. Browning was bad, and the running game just wasn't enough, even though the defense probably played as good as they could. That was the game where we had a couple of major injuries as well that really derailed our season. So there is certainly a revenge factor in there as well. But the other side of that is we really have the offense to have another game like that. Our offense is not playing overwhelmingly great so far this season. So if they go out there and have another game like they did last year, it's not going to be the most shocking thing in the world. Like last year when we had that offensive performance, I was shocked. This year I would just be annoyed. So it is at home, so I fully expect we find a way to win. I would love to see Jake Browning improve in this game, and I'm sure he'll do some stuff, but honestly, I just want to run the ball and get out of there with a win because I don't think Arizona State can stop the run. I know San Diego State is obviously a team that is very successful running the ball, probably even more so than us. Last couple of years, they had Rashad Penny. Now they got the James Washington guy, but I would expect us to be able to be effective there, and that should be enough. So I'll hit y'all with a video tomorrow night after the game is over. Pretty excited, for the opportunity to go 3-1. Hopefully, start impressing some people because we are not impressing anybody with these games, even the ones we're winning. All right, short video, but that's really all I got to say about this one. Should be a good game, should be a good win. Bow down to Washington. See y'all after the game.